Welcome! We're so happy that you joined us. Thank you. Focus Live Yoga. We're here with our lovely assistants, Miss Nina and Francesca.
Hello.
Yay.
Just taking up myself.
Yeah, we're getting some heat here in Holland. It's starting to feel like summertime. I hope it is
Yay.
also starting to feel like summertime wherever you are at. We're going to do a nice gentle practice, maybe shake out some of this stiffness in our bodies and our minds. So let's get started. Let's sit up nice and tall. Let's chant Om together. Deep breaths in. Excellent. I'm going to switch it up today. We're going to stand up. I know, it's crazy.
What?
What?
Oh my God.
What are you doing? We got to do this. We're going to stand all the way up. We're going to shake it out. And we're going to pretend that we're not being recorded right now. And that people aren't watching us. But I want you to shake out any stagnant energy. It's almost like you're rounding the back, but we're really not. We're just kind of shaking out any bits that aren't serving us. Good. Even more. Shake out. Yeah. Maybe even go low. Shake it out. Come up high. Maybe have the hands flailing around. There's this wacky inflatable arm guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know him? Yes, exactly. And you can stop pounding your feet and you can wacky inflatable arm guy it. Maybe in a little circle. Maybe a little change of circle. Oh, good. Maybe you're practicing your wave. Maybe it looks better than mine. Good. Excellent. And then let's come back to center. Good. Do we feel like we wiggled out everything?
Yes, I feel crazy.
Excellent. Great. Last thing, sweep it out. This will make you feel extra crazy. Just take it, sweep it out. Sweep your front down, your back down, crown of your head. Get it out. Good. And then shake your hands. Good. And then come back to center. Excellent. Good. Let's come into Tadasana. So it sounds funny, but I want your feet hip width distance apart. I want you to lift up 10 toes. Good. Place your hands on your hips, elbows pointing towards the back of the room. And then slowly see if you can place your toes back on the mat. Good. Go ahead, bring your hands to heart center. Take a nice inhalation. Exhale, bring your arms up towards the sky. Palms together. Heart center. Back to Tadasana. Release your hands to the side. Take a deep breath. Maybe wiggle your toes on the floor. Feel connected to the earth and your breath. Good. One more inhale. Arms up to the sky. Palms together. Heart center. And back to Tadasana. Good. Take a deep breath here. Centering yourself, gathering your thoughts. Maybe putting those thoughts into a drawer for later. Seeing if you can be here now. Good. One last time. Let's inhale our arms up to the sky. Palms together. Heart center. Good. And then go ahead and release your hands to your hips. Elbows towards the back room again. again. Shift all of your weight to your left foot. Lift up those left toes, plant them firm on the ground like a little gecko, and then lift up your right foot. Your right foot. Excellent. We're gonna bicycle it out like you're riding a bicycle. Yeah, like we do in Holland and the Netherlands. Excellent. We are riding forward. Good. We're also working on our balance here. Good. Change directions. Other direction. Other direction. Good. A couple more. Nice and high. Keep those knees high. Yeah, keep them high. Yeah. Good. Oh, almost lost my balance there. Good. All right. Back to center. Give me ankle rotation. So one direction circles. Good. One direction circles. The other direction circles. Good. Back to center. Give me a point. All the way pointing toes towards the ground. Flexing toes. Pointing up. Good. Hold it. 3, 2, and release that foot all the way down. Good. Let's go back to that shake. Yeah, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Yeah. Oh, good. And now let's come back to Tadasana. Nice and centered. Maybe your eyes are closed. Maybe we're directing the breath into the low belly. Maybe we're observing the difference between the right side and the left side. Now that we just did those bicycles and ankle rotations on the right. One more full breath in. Good. Let's come back to center. Let's shift all of our energy to the right side, pressing that right foot down and the toes, and we're lifting our left leg. Good. And we're bicycling it forward. Excellent. Nice and forward. Good. Ooh. And backwards. Knees nice and high, nice and high. Knees nice and high. Good. Nice and high. And we're going to hold it right there. And give me rotation. Circles in one direction. Circles in one direction. Good. Circles in the opposite direction. We're pressing in with our feet into the mat. Any more if you can spread them and really grip them. Good. Back to center. And we're going to point all the way down. Flex. Point. Flex. Good. And release this leg. Back down, back down. Good. And shake it out. And shake it out. Yay. Wacky inflatable arm guy. Let him go. Yes. Oh, good. And come back to center. Back to Tadasana. And in this Tadasana, I want you to bring your shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze them together down your back. Palms facing forward. Sounds funny, but keep these lower ribs untucked a little bit so we're not totally like this. It's a little tucked in. Good. And go ahead, close your eyes. We're breathing here. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Go ahead, wiggle your fingers and your toes in this position. Good. And coming back to center. Excellent. Bring your feet hip-width distance apart. Bring your hands at heart center. Let's inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, palms coming out. We're bending our knees. We're just slightly, little swan dive forward. Good. Maybe your arms touch the floor. Maybe they release. Maybe the crown of the head releases. Maybe there's a gentle yes, no here with your neck, making sure there's no tension hanging out. Any tension from the shoulders and the cervical spine, or just releasing out of the top of your head. Good. Put a little bend in your knees. center. Back to Tadasana. Let's do this one more time. Nice and slow, nice and easy. Be gentle with yourself this morning till we're warmed up. Inhale, arms up to the sky, palms facing out, bending the knees, folding forward. Good, folding forward. Nice, gentle knees here. Letting the arms rest wherever they feel cozy. They can be on the floor, you can hold your elbows. Good. Funny, I want the same distance between your feet and your knees. Same distance here and here. So I don't want knees to be knocking each other. Good. And let's give yourself that gentle yes, that gentle no with your neck. Make sure there's no tension hanging out. No tension. Good. And that gentle bend in the knees. Let's lift all the way up. Little reverse swan dive. Good. Arms come up overhead. Palms together. Heart center. Back to Tadasana. Good. Maybe we're connecting with the breath. Maybe the eyes are closed for just a second. Just to tune in and tune out. Allowing the breath to flow. Good. And last one, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, folding down. Good. Little swan dive all the way to the floor. Good. Your hands can be wherever you like. What I really want is the crown of the head releasing to the floor, so there's no tension in your upper back, your neck area, your cervical spine. Good. So again, maybe it's a yes, maybe it's a no here. Excellent. I want you to go ahead and release your hands and place them behind your back. See if we can interlace these fingers together. Good. If this feels cozy, we're going to see if we can bring these hands away from the back. So we're inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, moving these hands away from our low back. Good. Breathing here. Letting the breath create a little bit of softness, a little bit of release. These are like warm-ups still, so I want there to be a softness in them. Good. Release the hands back to the sacrum area. Place your hands on your hips and slowly come back up to standing nice and easy. Good. Let's place our hands at heart center. Inhale. Exhale, both arms up to the sky. Good. We're interlacing these fingertips. I want the palms towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, come up on those tippy toes. Yes, we are stretching. Shoulders can come out of their sockets. You can make your shoulders into earrings. Right now, I'm pulling from the top of your hands to the heels. Stretching, stretching, stretching. And all the way down. Shoulders back in their sockets. Little bend in the knees and release all the way forward. Little swan dive. Nice and easy. Crown of the head to the floor. Give it a little gentle no, a little yes. Make sure there's no tension hanging out in there. Good. One more time, place the hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. See if you can do the opposite way. The opposite way. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Bring these hands away from the sacrum. Good. Wherever they reach, you have the same space in between your knees as you do your feet. Your knees are not knocking together. Good. And from here, we're going to come all the way up into standing. You can use a little momentum with your hands. So we're releasing our hands. Good. Coming back up. And come out with the hands. Have them connect up ahead. See if you can find that opposite interlacing of the fingers, palms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale on those tippy toes. Yes. I am pulling, 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 pulling. Shoulders can be earrings. arms only for this time only. One time only. Right now, we're holding it. 3, 2, and release all the way down. Shoulders away from the ears. Good. Open the palms. Let's meet back into this forward fold. Good. Crown the head to the floor. Maybe a gentle no or gentle yes. Good. From here, we're gonna bend our knees quite a bit, all the way down so we can place our hands firm on the mat. I want your middle fingers to be parallel to each other, and from here, we're gonna just step the right foot back. So just the right foot. Good, we're gonna be in this low lunge. So I'm extending my right foot out. I'm sort of shifting back so this knee does not go over these toes, because in a breath, in a second, we're gonna lift up. So we're right here. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, exhale, just lift the torso. We're in this little lunge, high lunge. Excellent, engaging the palms facing each other. Fingers almost pointing to the back of the room, shoulders away from the ears. Good, this back inner thigh is rotating towards the sky, towards the ceiling. See if we can find that action. Holding it, 3, 2, and we're gonna release. So we're gonna place the hands all the way on the mat, and we're actually gonna move into all fours. So you can release your back knee, untuck your back toe, and bring your left foot towards the right. Good, so we're on all fours here. Just take a breath. Good. Let's shift back into child's pose. Keep your knees together. Keep your arms out in front of you. Maybe the forehead is releasing a little closer to the floor. Shoulders away from your ears. Good. One more breath before we do the other side. Excellent. Let's come back to all fours. Good. We're going to tuck our toes under. And I think this time we're gonna move into downward dog to get into the other side lunge. So we're tucking our toes under, we're inhaling. Exhaling, lifting up and back into downward dog. Good. Now this right foot, we're gonna bend, bring the knee into the chest, and then step it in between our palms. Excellent. So it's like we step this left leg back. Good. Our knee is off the mat. We're making sure this front knee is over this ankle so there's no tension on it. Take a deep breath. And on that exhale, lift your torso up. Good. Engage your arms, palms facing each other, grounding down through the shoulders. Excellent. Good. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. See if you can lift that back inner thigh towards the sky. Back inner thigh towards the sky. Good. Holding it. Shoulders away from the ears. 3, 2, and go ahead, release. Nice and easy. Palms on the mat. Release that back knee. Front leg. Release this back. We're on all fours. Excellent. Go ahead. Push yourself back into child's pose. I still wouldn't mind knees together. Good, but your arms can be out in front of you. You can even stack fists on top of each other to rest your forehead. Maybe the cheek goes to the floor. As long as there's no tension, what I want is a softness. A softness in your breath. Good. Maybe we're feeling the belly compressed by the legs, by the knees in this position. See if we can completely expand the lungs, expanding the belly, pressing on the top of the thighs. Maybe there's a pause or a retention before a nice, smooth, steady exhale. Good, holding it but not the breath. Excellent. twist. So we're on all fours, knees hip width distance apart. We are tucking the toes under, lifting these knees up. And let's shift the hips to the right, all to the right. So I'm placing my left hip on the mat. Good, and I'm coming up. I want us to come all the way up to center. So knees are in one direction. I want you to inhale, lengthen, exhale. See if you can bring this shoulder towards me. So we're inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, twisting. Good, shoulders towards me, knees towards your other wall. Good, holding it. 3, 2, exhale, release. Down, we're moving back onto the forearms. Maybe we're checking in with ourselves here. Inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, deepening this twist. From the belly, the rib cage, the sternum, the neck, then the eyes. Your choice. If it feels good here, we can see how it is to release all the way down, torso on the floor, shoulders pointing towards the floor. Your chin can be center. Your chin can be in the same direction as your knees. That's a little softer. Or your chin can be in the opposite direction of your knees. It's a little deeper of the stretch. Good. One more breath here. Almost imagining space in between each vertebrae. This twist is lengthening your spine as well as detoxifying any extra toxins you have in there. Also maybe relieving some gas. That's okay. Good. And let's come back to center. Chin back to center. Place these hands under your shoulders, fingers spread nice and wide. Use the strength of your arms and the exhalation to push yourself up. Good. Tuck these toes under, and we're going to come back into all fours. Good. Go ahead, release. Maybe reset your hands before we do the other side. Inhale. Exhale, lifting the knees up, shifting sides. Good. So I have my right hip on the mat, and I'm going to come up onto our fingertips. Good. Excellent. The same twist. So I'm inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, twisting from the belly, the rib cage, the sternum. Good. Another one. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twisting from the belly, the rib cage, the sternum, shoulders towards me, knees in the other direction. And we feel this all on our side body. This little lateral stretch. I feel it. Do you feel it on this side? Yeah, I do right here too. Good. We're holding it. Exhale. Walking these fingers down. We're on our forearms. We're checking in with ourselves here. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twisting. We're trying to bring our shoulders maybe pointing towards the ground, knees towards the other side. Good. If this feels cozy and you want to work a little deeper, you can release all the way down. Good. You know the routine. Chin center is gentle, is neutral. Maybe I should say neutral. Chin in the same direction as the knees is the easiest. And chin in the opposite direction of the knees is maybe a little deeper part of the stretch. Good. Give me 2 full breaths here, softening any tension. Good. One more. And let's come back to center. Excellent. Chin is center. Hands, we're going to place them firm on the mat under our shoulders. Middle fingers parallel, using the strength of your arms, keeping your elbows into your lower ribs. Inhale, exhale, push up. Good. Push back up. Tuck the toes under. Come back to all fours. Beautiful. We are on all fours now. We're going to lift opposite limbs. I'm switching it up today. I don't know. It feels kooky. Left arm, right leg. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. Exhale, lifting opposites. Good. Lifting opposites. So I'm really pressing in with my fingertips on my right hand and the top of my foot on my left leg. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we're gonna reach around, see if we find contact. Maybe we're reaching, maybe we found contact, maybe we didn't, it's okay. Good, you can hold it right there. What I'm more concerned about is the balance. See if you can balance the weight between that right hand and that left foot. Good, inhale here. Exhale, see if you can bring your heel away from your bum. Good, if we made contact, or we're just holding it, reaching. Good, 3, 2, release. Bring it back with control and dignity, hands back on the mat. Good, other side, inhale. Exhale, right arm, left leg. Good, use that breath. You're radiating energy out through your fingers and your toes. Your core is super duper tight and active. Good, inhale. Exhale, reach around, bend that back leg. See if that heel gets closer to your bum, your dupa. Good, maybe we're reaching, maybe we didn't make contact, that's okay. I don't have a trophy for you. What I want is this balance. Good, take a deep breath. Exhale, see if you can extend this heel up and away from the bum. Good, without any tension, without any pressure or force. Holding it. 3, 2, and with dignity, control, effortlessness, we're releasing it back down. Good, back to center. And go ahead and sit yourself back into child's pose. This time, actually widen your knees. Let's do that. Wide knee child's pose. Your arms can go wherever you like. They can go in front of you, out to the side, behind you, on your back. If there's any tension on your knees, you can always place a little blanket. You can stack your fists, rest your head. I don't care really what it looks like. You have options. What I want is you to keep observing the rise and fall of the belly. Maybe we're observing the way air is striking our nostrils as it enters, before it fills the lungs, before there's expansion. Maybe we're observing the contraction of the lungs after the pause, and the nice, slow, steady exhalation. See if you can imagine your breath moving into your kidney areas. I know that sounds super hippy-dippy, not making a lot of sense at times, but I promise, just imagine your breath moving towards your kidney areas. Almost creating space there, helping the vertebrae not to feel compressed. And if it doesn't make sense, just throw it out the window. It's okay. Come back to the breath. Good. One more. Full breath in, nice, smooth release. Out. Good. We're going to move on to our bellies. So I want you to shift forward. We're going to do some stuff with the low back. So if there's any tension, you can sort of soften it, but I feel like they'll be gentle enough for all of us to do. Good, so we're on our bellies, and I want our arms out in front of us and the neck to be kind of an extension of the spine. You can look up a little bit, but I just don't want any tension there. And from here, we're gonna lift opposite. So right arm, left leg. Okay, inhale. Exhale, we're just lifting up. It's like a little Superman. Good. Excellent. And from here, we're gonna change. I'm not even gonna give you a rest. It's like we're gonna be swimming. So deep breath in. Change, opposites lift up. Good. Beautiful. Deep breath in. And go ahead, change. Good. One more time, inhale. Exhale, change. Good. Last time, inhale. Exhale, change. Good. Release everything down. Release your hands. Place your cheek on the mat. Good. Maybe your hands are like in goalpost. So I don't want them to be extended. They can be next to you, even to your side. Just want you to completely relax. Make sure there's no tension in the low back. Excellent. One more full deep breath here. Good. Come back to center. Good. And we're going to do just our arms this time. So extend your arms out. I want you to really place the tops of your feet firm on the mat. So I have the tops of my feet and my thighs are super glued to the floor. My arms are in front of me. I'm going to take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, just lifting the arms up. Maybe the chest a little bit. Good. But everything else is super glued to the floor. Super tight. My core is super tight to help kind of protect my back right now. But also increasing the strength in my back. Good. We're holding it. 3, 2, and release all the way down. Place your opposite cheek on the mat. Good. We're going to do that one more time. Soften the shoulders. Releasing everything for just one breath. Good. Come back to center. Chin back to center. Arms out in front of you. Pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Your thighs, your tushies nice and engaged. Deep breath in. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. Lift up, just the top. Just your arms. Tops of the feet pressing into the mat. You can wiggle your fingers if it makes it fun for you. Yay! 3, yay, everybody's wiggling their fingers. I like it. 3, 2, and release all the way down. Cheek, opposite cheek on the mat. Release your hands, so shoulders, hands can be at goalpost. Good, shoulders away from the ears. One more full breath in. Nice, smooth release out. Good. And come back to center. Excellent. We're going to come up on our forearms. Good. So I want your elbows directly under your shoulders. Good. And I want our middle fingers to be parallel to each other. And I almost want our shoulders squeezing together down our back. So we have this nice little sphinx. Good. Beautiful. We're holding it right here. Excellent. I want your chin to be facing me. I'm going to do some little neck rotations. So it's just profile. So we're going to inhale. I'm pulling on the string on the top of your head. You have a neck here. Your shoulders are not by your ears. Good. We have a nice long neck. We're going to inhale. Exhale. We're just going to turn profile to the left. Good. Profile. Excellent. Inhale. Lengthen. Come back to center. And then pass up center to the right. Good. Keep shoulders away from the ears. Excellent. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to center. Pass up center. Profile to the left. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Back to center. Pass up center. Profile to the right. Good. And come back to center all the way. Release all the way down. Place your hands under your shoulders. Fingers spread nice and wide. Elbows into your low ribs. Tuck your toes under. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Lifting up and back. Downward dog. Yes, we can. We are here. And I want you to go ahead. Alternate the bend in these knees and downward dog. Go ahead. Move that neck. Yes, and the warm-ups. We're seeing if we can get it out here. Good, and come to a nice stationary dog. We're gonna hold it here for breath. What I'd love are the knees a little bent, our hips up and diagonally back pointing. Sorry, our hips pointing up and diagonally back. Same space in between your knees as your feet. Your fingers are spread so wide, and your middle fingers are parallel to each other. Good. We're holding it here. We can do this. One more full breath in. Good. From here, let's place our knees back on the mat. Shift back into child's pose, and we're going to do that one more time. Good. Maybe we're in child's pose. Arms are in front of us. I'd love for you to Spider-Man your fingertips. So you can kind of place them on the fingertips. The shoulders move away from your ears. Give me one full breath here before we do that again. Deep breath in. Good. Full palm on the mat. Inhale. Shifting back into all fours. Tuck the toes under. Inhale. Exhale. Up and back. Downward dog. Good. Middle fingers are parallel to each other. Good. Your choice. You can stay right here, or we can move into a three-legged dog. So let's actually start with our hands. Let's lift a hand off. Let's lift our right hand up. So we're pressing all the way into our left hand. Good. Touching that left ankle. Right hand touch that left ankle, or in that direction. Good. Go ahead, release that back down. Both hands on the mat. Setting yourself, balance, take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, left hand to the right foot. Good. I'm pressing in with my right fingertips so much into the mat. Good. Exhale, come back to center. Take a breath. Good. Let's lift the legs. You can do this. I promise you can. Come a little further so maybe you can see us better. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Let's lift the right leg towards the sky. Right leg towards the sky. Toes, hips, knees pointing down. Toes, hips, knees pointing down. Good. Give that neck a gentle shake. Yes, a gentle shake. No, making sure there's no tension hanging out there. Good. Release that foot back to the mat. Good. Center yourself. Take a breath. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg nice and high towards the sky. Toes, hips, knees pointing down. You can do this. Use the breath. Use your willpower. Your strong determination. You can do this. Holding it. One more breath. And excellent. Go ahead, release that down. Beautiful. Come back onto your knees. Sit yourself back in the child's pose. Good job. Maybe you want to pat yourself on the back. Maybe you want to place your hands on your back. Maybe you want them out to the side. Whatever feels good to you. That's what I would like. Good. Give yourself some positive affirmations, some words of encouragement right now. Being your own best cheerleader. Good. Allowing the breath to give you comfort and peace and some solace. Like a warm, cozy blanket. Good. Cool downs are right around the corner. So we're kind of doing some nice gentle stretches today. You're doing great. You're almost there. Maybe one more breath. Let's widen our knees, place our palms together, and let's all do a little shark fin together. If you're really cozy in a spot, you don't have to do the shark spin. But I just thought maybe for our shoulders might be beneficial for everybody. Good. And we're breathing. We're allowing the exhalations to release us closer to the floor. Good. And let's come back to center. So we're going to release, come back to all fours. Knees hip width distance apart. We're tucking these toes under. We're inhaling. Exhaling, lifting up and back. Downward dog. Yes. Beautiful. So let's lift this. Let's start with the left leg. Left leg nice and high towards the sky. Good. And let's open our hips to the side of the room. So hips to the side, knee to the side, toes to the side. Good. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, hips pointing back down, and then bring this knee into the chest. Step that hand through. Excellent. Let's spin this back foot at a 90-degree angle. Excellent. And we're going to helicopter the torso up. So if your hips were headlights of a car, they are not pointing towards me. They're pointing towards the long side of your mat. Good. We're engaging the arms. So I want you to engage the arms, palms facing up to shoulder height, and then place those hands down. Good. This front knee, I forgot to instruct you, it is bent at a 90-degree angle, and we're gazing right over this middle finger. Excellent. Let's bring this front arm towards the sky. Good. Stretching the side of our body. Let's come back to center. I'm pulling on those fingertips, and we're going to place the forearm onto the thigh. Opposite arm karate chops through the air, up and over. Good. Sternum towards the ceiling. It's almost as if your fingers are going diagonally towards the top ceiling, and your foot is moving towards where the floor meets the wall, and your hands moving where the ceiling meets the wall. Good. 3, 2. Good. Go ahead and release. We're coming back into Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. We're going to come out of this nice and easy. So if you have to inch your foot up to then pivot your toes towards me, palms on the mat, fingers parallel to each other, left leg meets the right, downward dog. Excellent. Let's flow through this little vinyasa together, which is we're moving into plank, a nice strong sturdy plank. So we're holding it here, almost tucking the tailbone under. Good. Holding it. 3, 2. Exhale down, chaturanga, elbows in, elbows in. Good. Into some form of cobra. Nice and controlled. Nice broad collarbone here. Excellent. And release, tucking the toes under. Inhale. Exhale, lifting up and back. Downward dog. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. You're doing great. Inhale. Exhale, right leg nice and high towards the sky. Open that hip up to the side of the room. Toes, knees, and hips to the side. Good. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hips back toward the floor, and then bring that knee into the center line and step it through. Good. Opposite left leg, 90-degree angle. Inhale, use the exhalation to lift this torso up. Good. We're making sure that our knee is right above our ankle. So we're not looking for this. This happens. We're really looking for this. Good. This back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Let's engage the arms. Palms facing up. Exhale, palms down, shoulder height. Bending this front knee and gazing right over this middle finger. Good. We're breathing here. Deep breath in. Exhale this front arm towards the sky. Almost reaching towards the back wall, stretching the side body. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we're coming back to center. I'm pulling on those fingertips, pulling. Placing the forearm on the thigh, opposite arm. Karate chops up and over, and then the rotation of the sternum. See if we can bring this shoulder back in its socket. It kind of wants to come up by the ear. Bring it away from the ear. Good. Almost this. Your fingers are reaching towards the ceiling and the wall, and your foot's reaching for the wall and the floor. That makes sense. Where those two meet. Good. Cool downs are just around the corner after this little vinyasa. holding it. 3, 2, and go ahead. Releasing. Back to warrior 2. Good. Maybe we're stepping this little back foot in so that we can pivot, facing our toes, hips towards me. Placing these fingers firm on the mat. Letting this right foot release to the left. Downward dog. Good. Maybe a gentle yes, no with the neck. Make sure there's no tension in there. Yes, as we float through this vinyasa, let's shift into plank. Nice, strong, sturdy planks. Inhale. Exhale down, chaturanga. Elbows into the ribs. To some form of cobra. Shoulders move away from the ears. We have a nice broad collarbone. Good. And exhale back into child's pose. Any way you want to be in this child's pose is a-okay with me. You have options. Good. Beautiful. With each exhalation, there to be a softness. Your hips moving closer. To the floor. Good. Holding it here for one more breath. Good. And let's come back to center. Excellent. And let's sit. I want you to sit on your bum, on your dupa. And I want us to try to stack our knees on top of each other, which can be tricky. So we're just going to take this one leg, send it through this way. So one knee facing towards me. Good. You're going to sit up nice and tall, and you're going to see if this opposite leg can come over. So it may look like this, and that's okay. You can place this foot firm on the mat so the knees are still stacked on top, but we have a little gap here. And that's okay. Either we're holding the leg like this, or if this feels okay and we can go a little further, we're going to see if we can bring this leg sort of just a little closer to the hip. Good. So knees are still stacked on top of each other. It's just a little different. So both are totally acceptable wherever you are at today. Good. I do want knees towards me, shoulders towards me. Good. Nice long neck, squeezing the shoulder blades together down the back. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we're just going to fold a little forward. So belly button towards the thighs. I want your shoulders away from the thighs. Good. We're holding it here. Both hips are on the mat. That back hip wants to come off. Don't let it. Both are super glued there. Holding it. 3, 2, and releasing. Good. So let's place the foot definitely flat on the mat if it was in the other position. Good. And we're going to take our left hand and hold on to this knee. Excellent. Let's take this right hand. We're going to lift it up towards the sky. Inhale, exhale with a little twist. Placing this hand behind us. Good. So now my shoulders are facing the long side of the mat. And let's do that again. Inhale, lengthen. Your back hand can stay there. Exhale. Maybe we're adjusting this left hand on the knee. Maybe it goes under the thigh to deepen this twist. So we're beginning to twist from the belly, the rib cage, the sternum, then the neck, then the eyes. Good. A little gentle twist, holding it. 3, 2, and go ahead, release back to center. Excellent. Let's change. So we're releasing this leg, and we're doing the opposite. So placing this right one, kind of sending it back, and this left one goes over top. Good. And we're seeing, does this feel okay? Or is it tight? Do we want to stay here? Or is it possible for us to stack our knees in this manner? Both are fine, but what I want are both hips sort of super glued onto the mat in whichever position it is. Good. We're here, we're stacking our knees, we're inhaling. Exhaling, we're bringing both shoulders towards me, both hips are on the mat. You have nice broad collarbone. We're inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, we're gonna fold forward. Nice and easy, belly button towards the thigh. Shoulders move away from the floor. Holding it. 3, 2. Coming back to center. Excellent. If your knees are stacked like this, let's place the foot firm on the mat. Otherwise, we are going to meet you there. Good. You can place your right hand, hold on to that left knee. As we take this left arm, we inhale it up. Exhaling it behind us as we twist a little bit, shoulders opening up to the side of the room. Again, inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, twisting. You can change this arm if you like. If you want to hold on a little deeper part in your thigh or right at the knee, up to you. But what I want is the inhalation, exhale. We're twisting from the belly, the rib cage, the sternum, then the neck, then the eyes. Shoulders away from your ears. Good. 3, 2, and release. Come back to center. Excellent. Let's sit just easy style, Sukhasana. So just kind of cross leg. Good. And you're gonna pick a leg, any leg. Maybe your favorite, maybe you have favorites. Good. And we're gonna hold it. It could be like a little bicep. It could be like a baby. Whatever you want. What I want to see if you can get this hip firm on the ground and then really lengthen your torso. And once we're there, we're gonna start to rock. Good. I'd love for this ankle to be straight, meaning it's an extension of what's happening here. So I just don't want you to put a lot of pressure on the ankle or compromise. Like here, this might compromise my ankle. Good, I think you get the idea. Good. We're shifting side to side. Good. We're circling one direction, circle in one direction. Excellent. Circle in the other direction. Maybe you hear some cracks or creaks, that's okay. I am right here, right now. Good, and let's come back to center. We're inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, lovingly drawing this ankle towards the center line of your sternum, the center line of the body. We're holding it, but not the breath. 3, 2, and release this leg down and bring the next. Good. So we're making sure both of our sitting bones are firm on the mat. We're sitting up nice and tall as we're finding our opposite leg. So I have my right leg. It could be however you want to hold it. What I care about is a nice long torso. That's really what I'm looking for. And also you not compressing this ankle so you can flex it or you can point it is fine, but I just want it to be straight. Good. And sway back and forth. Maybe I prefer it flexed if you're asking me, but you decide. Good. A little back and forth. Good. How about a circle? Circle in one direction. Circle in the opposite direction. Good. Back to center. Nice long torsos. We are not compressing that ankle. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Squeeze this leg. this is, whatever this looks like for you. 3 more seconds, you can do it. And then really, it's Shavasana is like 2 minutes away. You're almost there. 3, 2, and release. Excellent. But before that, we're going to give you some ab workout. Ooh, we want abs. So we're going to go to the side. We're going to go into Navasana, bow pose. So we're just here. Again, you can find your hips, your, not your hips, really your tailbone. And I want you to sort of adjust on there. And we're going to balance and lift our heels up off the floor. Good. You're welcome to stay right here if you want. You're welcome to hold behind your thighs if you want. If you're looking for more of a challenge today, you're saying, hey, I want to feel that burn in my abs later today or tomorrow. Then no hands. And let's lift our feet up. Good. The more you lift your heels from the floor, the more you will feel this in your abdominals. Yep, what do we think, guys? Yep, we feel it, right? A little bit? Good. I like to distract myself in this pose, so however you can distract yourself, I am open to. Sometimes I put my hands behind my head, pretend that I am comfortable.
There's a crochet.
Yeah, you can crochet. Right, I like that. Right. Even maybe your text messages. Hey, are you going to the mall later? Yay, let's go. Anything you want. Good. We're holding it. We feel the burn yet? I do. Yep, I do. Good, you're doing great. Good. And 3, 2, and go ahead. Bring them down. Squeeze everything in. Good. Squeeze maybe a little side to side rock on those bones. Good. Exploring your hips. Let's do it one more time. You can do it. Really. Last time for Shavasana. Good. See if we lengthen the spine, the crown of the head towards the sky. We're coming back to center. Deep breath in. Exhale, lifting up. Good. Again, if you need some support, feel free to hold on to your thighs. Good. And if you want even more of a challenge, you can bring those heels away from the floor even more if you want. Good. We're breathing. We're doing this together. We can do this. How about 5 more seconds? Oh, I'm starting to shake. Yeah, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and breathe in, bring it in, bring it in. Oh, give yourself a hug. Big hug, pat on the back. Good job, good job. A little side to side. Good. And go ahead, release all the way down to the floor. Good. Bring those knees again to the chest. And maybe there's a side to side. Good. We're softening. We are softening. You did it. You did it. Just a couple more stretches. Gentle ones. And really it's Shavasana. Let's do another twist here. Let's bring our knees to the right. You can release your hands from your knees. Place them on the floor as support. And then allow the knees to release to the right. Good. You can place this right hand on that left thigh. I'd love for you to inhale, lengthen, creating space in between each vertebrae. As we exhale, twist, bringing that left shoulder to the floor. Good. Breathing here. Allowing the breath to soften. Good. You can happily stay right in this pose. If you're looking for a little extra today or just want to play, you can see how it feels to extend your legs out. Good. You can stay here. You could always go back to bent knees. And if you like, if your legs are straight, we can always see what it feels like to reach in the direction of our toes. You may make contact, you may not. That's okay. Both are okay. You may think, yeah, I don't like this pose, Kristyn. I'm going to go back to bent knees, and that is also okay. Whatever feels cozy to you today. Good. One more breath here. See if on your exhalation you can gaze in the opposite direction of your feet. So the opposite direction of your feet. Good. Shoulders also still away from the ears. Good. And come back to center. Bring your chin back to center, back to neutral. You can bend those knees back in that starting position. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhalation, bring the knees back to center. Back to center. Good. Maybe a sway, a side to side. Good. And on your next exhalation, we're exhaling these knees to the left, all to the left. Good. Maybe my left arm is on that right thigh as I'm inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, bringing this right shoulder firm onto the mat, deepening this twist. Good. Holding it here. Your choice if we're staying here or on your next exhalation. We are seeing if we straighten these legs. Maybe the hand connects, maybe it doesn't. Maybe you feel more comfortable with the legs bent. That's okay. No pressure, no force, whatever feels good to you. Your chin, I'd love for it to be in the opposite direction of your legs. So if it isn't already, and there's no tension on your neck, we're lengthening. Inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, gazing in the opposite direction of our legs. Letting the softness of the breath help surrender us. Good. 3, 2, and go ahead, bend those knees. Bring that chin back to center. On the exhalation, bring those knees back to center. And give yourself a final hug. Wrap your arms around yourself and maybe give yourself a little sway from side to side. Good. Pat yourself on the back. And you did it. It's Shavasana. Yay! Let's meet in Shavasana. So I'm going to change our music. I bet maybe we're going to put on some socks. Yeah, socks are great for Shavasana. I'm going to change our music so you can kind of tune in and really zone out the best way possible. So what I would like, I'd love your feet greater than hip width distance apart. I'd love your arms out to the side. So we're looking a little like this. Good. I'm going to shut off our lights. Or maybe Francesco is. Look, and there's also one over here I forget about. Yeah. Sweet. I'm going to cover up our lovely models with a blanket. Even though the weather's getting nice here, just to create a little more coziness for them. Soon we'll be able to give some adjustments again. Soon-ish. Good. So what I want is you to begin to connect with the breath. Good. I'd love air to be able to reach up into your armpits, palms facing up. And your only job right now is to be still. Your only job now is to be soft and still. Allowing any tension, any stagnant energy in your face, in your eyes, in your forehead to softening any tension in your jaw and your teeth, allowing the lips to part. Bringing your awareness to your shoulders, your shoulder sockets, observing any tension, any stagnant energy. And we're allowing it to dissolve, moving down your biceps, your triceps, past your elbows, your forearms, your wrist, and out each and every fingertip. If the mind wanders, bringing it back to the rise and fall of the belly. Bringing awareness to your hips, your hip sockets, your low back, your sacrum. We're observing if we're holding any tension in there, maybe holding on to emotions or maybe mini traumas in our hips. And we're allowing any tension, anything that doesn't serve us, we're giving it permission to release and move down our quadriceps, our hamstrings, your strong, stable, healthy knees, past your shins and your thighs, your shins, your calves, and your ankles, and out each and every toe, allowing yourself to feel completely weightless, content, and grounded for just another minute. like you to begin and wiggle your fingers and your toes, coming back into the body. On your next exhalation, I'd like you to roll to your right side, bringing your knees into your chest and resting in this cozy fetal position. Using the strength of your arms, keeping your head heavy. Slowly push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me this morning. Namaste. Thanks for joining us.